Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. There's the whistle.
Alessandro Costa Curta, he doesn't have what you'd call a classic centre-back's physique, does he?
No, but his game is never really about athleticism, power and the physical stuff. He never has to let it be.
It's interesting because he's still become considered one of the greatest defenders of his time. How's that?
Well, it's characteristics like leadership, his class, his tenacity. He's nigh on perfect reading of the game and all done with immaculate discipline.
Hernes,
And he's intervened well there.
and here's the chance to counter.
Not the most accurate pass.
Chips it through. Pele is flagged offside. Great vision. Oh, that's well spotted. And it's Otto. And he lines up a crook. He's got full. Goal! Portugal! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Number 13,
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition. Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for it.
And sticks it away! Saliba. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He can run onto that. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And this is Pele! Chouameni, Ruben Neves, now it's Pele, Forlan, and that is wildly off target.
Maldini.
Hernes has found the net here, of course. Well, that pass isn't the best. And it's Guardiola. And here's Baggio. Portugal are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. Distributed tidily. And here's Beckham. Cross into the box. And he gets rid in a hurry. And we have our very first corner. Maldini clears. Oh, the ball's come loose here. In towards the back stick. And that has been cleared.
Van Basten. And that is a little undercooked.
has been indicated.
Oh, that's fabulous. And it's hoisted clear. And we've reached half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Portugal happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
It's Van Basten!
Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Beckham is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Looking to play him in. Spread neatly. Climbs up big! He will be livid with himself. Not the best distribution from the keeper.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
He has found the way through. Tchouaméni gets rid without sophistication. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
And here's Baggio. Maldini did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. No, that's been intercepted. Beckham looking to get on the end of this. Ruben Neves. Bellingham. That ball looks a good one. Cannavaro promptly onto that, and that is that. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And here's Baggio. Tchouaméni looking for the run. Cannavaro gets across to intercept that. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline. They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Forlan gets into a good position. Czech claims it without any fuss. Now it's Beckham. He's picked his way through. Beckham proves just a little bit too strong.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Hernes taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so.
Travel information is currently being displayed
Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
And there's a lot more to read into this game than just the scoreline.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So off we go then. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show? Tries a shot! Goal! And the game springs instantly to life.
Well, talking about stepping things up from the off, that's how you start a football match.
The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Well, this is a well-rehearsed drill. As soon as possession is regained, the commitment to attack is lethal.
So, a breakthrough already. Now, he's got space here. That's been cut out, well played. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Oh, what a mistake! And the shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Liverpool with the corner, they're first. Maldini attempts a clearance. Otto. Bellingham. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Rummenigge, the man we've all come to watch. And the shot at goal! Now, who's going to be... That's another chance!
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to...
Shoots! Oh, taken with style! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Liverpool are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Well, played right into his path. Mbappe! That's a little off target. And the shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Neymar really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Del Piero on a charge down the left.
Del Piero really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support...
Messi! He scored! Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. Portugal get themselves back into contention.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Now it's Neymar, and it's made its way to him. That looks a good ball through. Shapes to shoot! It's hit the upright. And he's there to belt it away.
Has been indicated.
And smartly reclaimed. Looking to play him in. He's found a way through. Roberto Baggio. Can he finish? And the referee brings the first half to a close. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try...
Goes for the shot! Just too high.
Mbappe most definitely hit it with a lot of venom and little control. It carried hardly any danger.
Oh, easy pickings there. Mbappe! He is through here! Odo. He's in a great position here. Can he finish? Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Liverpool have their second corner now. And it's been taken short. Takes aim and crosses. It's loose now and they want to get it back. And he's heaved it away. So can they find a way to turn around this deficit? It's a pretty loose pass.
You have to expect that from everyone now.
Liverpool are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Beckenbauer kept his eye on it, and he's there. Odo. And it's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Beckenbauer. Nuno Mendes. Quality ball. And this is Neymar. He's got away. Cannavaro defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Odo. Just about up to 75 minutes. Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's Bellingham. And no, he's seen through all of that.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Messi receives it in a wide position. And that was nowhere near his best. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
And this is Del Piero, and Del Piero! He has done it! Portugal are level. Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank.
Substitution for Portugal.
Now then, the ball's come loose. Oh, they could be caught out here.
Number 22.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time.
On the field. Number 13.
Could move up a gear here. That is good alertness. And that will be it. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough. Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So it's away we go then. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
I'd say Petr. I'm trying to come up with a flaw in his game and I can't. Dependent.
Decent chance! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
That has been slung wide. Played out to the left flank. It's a promising position. He is through here. Oh, shooting chance! He can get that clear. He's had it taken off him. Vids. Cafu. Hernes touches it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
He's got away. Now it's Bellingham. And the shot! He's got away with one there. Beckenbauer calmly anticipates. Nicely weighted ball. He's gone for goal.
Cristiano Ronaldo really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner and just...
And Batistuta! It's a loose ball. Czech herring after the ball here. Wirtz plays it in. And he's taking no chances there. Your impression so far, Jim?
Yeah, they've got a good grip on this game, now to turn it into a stranglehold.
And a chance! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And that has been clubbed away. Portugal have reclaimed it. Great vision. That's a nicely shaped ball. Rijkaard cuts out the pass. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And he's had it nicked away. Gerrard, Rijkaard gets a foot in here. Now this could be a chance. Otto. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Gerrard, and it's Bellingham, played out towards the right wing. He's shifting through the gears here. Cross goes in there, and he's managed to get rid. Vids, it's a searching pass. That's beautifully weighted, and the flag has stayed down. It's a mighty effort off the post. Big moment, massive goal.
That couldn't have been a more potent injection of belief for this team. Top man, top draw.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Batistuta duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball...
And there is the half-time whistle. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And we are back on the way.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all...
Shot a goal! He's got a goal!
you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now. Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Nice control. Cafu did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And that's put paid to a promising move. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Kimmich is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Cristiano Ronaldo! Goal! Portugal! And the comeback is complete. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Cristiano Ronaldo demonstrated great strength there. I mean,
he has stuck it into his own net!
Substitution for Portugal.
well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be
15.
kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that
Coming on the
feels.
field is number
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Nicely shaped ball, pass somewhat off target. Odo. Beckenbauer kept his eye on it, and he's there. Neatly clipped into space. Portugal perhaps contemplating their next change here.
Substitution for Portugal, number 8, Bellingham. Coming on to replace him is number 10.
It's an imaginative
Messi.
pass.
Substitution in
Beckenbauer
progress.
spots it and intercepts. Off. Goes for the shot! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Well, I think the defence deserves credit for the way they were quick to close him down.
Portugal will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Rooney. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe. He's found a way through. He's having a shot! Goal! Portugal! And they've got their lead back. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
What a great time to score, but it does give the manager a real headache. Does he sit on this lead now, or try and finish it off? This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Francesco Totti. Substitutions taking place. 6 added
Probing
minutes
pass.
has been indicated.
Raul. Played out wide. Cafu. Crosses it in. Cleared away. And the referee brings it to a close. Portugal have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant
Hello,
buzz in the
everybody,
stadium,
and
and the
welcome to
players on the
today's
pitch
match.
are raring to go any minute now. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, we're on the way. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Robert Lewandowski. He's just about the perfect all-round striker. Not least because he can finish equally well with both feet, Peter. It's not all about his finishing, though. He's always on the shoulder, looking for that ball in behind, and that prevents the opposition defence from getting too high or, indeed, getting too comfortable.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. And the shots! They've scored!
What a super start! A total shocker for the opponents. Talk about how to wrestle control. That's how you do it.
Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
Ah, you've got to love that. Concentration, conviction, contact, and sheer class.
Cristiano Ronaldo! Cristiano Ronaldo!
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Now it's De Bruyne. Van Basten. Portugal leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Rijkaard gets good distance on it. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Can he get on the end of this? Well, he's intervened well there. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped. Portugal really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now. That's just playing it safe and simple.
No, that's been intercepted, and he's managed to get through. Honest! It's anyone's ball now. Aimed in towards the... Oh, what a climb! No, not the best of headers. Thinks one through. That pass isn't the best. And this is Ronaldo. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. De Bruyne. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Looking to go. He's having a shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Hernes. Looking for options for movement. And this is It's Van Basten! And again! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. That has ended up in no man's land. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, he's been caught on it here.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Oh, that's a key interception. And there's the end of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Some first half thoughts?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands, so no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Portugal are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good.
Please be reminded that drinking is only allowed in the areas shown on this map. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
Here we go again then. Portugal carrying a 1-goal lead. He's through here. There's the shot! They've scored! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
So smooth. A signature finish.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game. Great chance! He's delivered all right!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted... Shot, surely! And it's in! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
This is quite a battle.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
And it's Messi. Now it's Van Basten.
That was lovely, that.
And that's a good ball. Decent chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Lewandowski really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner.
Substitutions taking place.
Terrific header! He has done it! And again they hit the front. A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and read it perfectly.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact sub.
Messi! And that is doing no harm at all.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
It's a pretty loose pass. Aimed beyond the defence. Pedri. Now this could... Can he finish? It's a goal! And this is getting better and better. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. So the lead now is 2.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Has another go!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Substitution for Portugal, number 3, Pep Guardiola. Coming on to replace him.
Now here's the delivery.
Number 20,
Keeper has taken decisive action. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to...
Haaland! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Haaland deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Ernest. Decent progress down the left. He has found the way through. Ernest.
Added minutes has been indicated.
He's picked his way through. Now that is a hefty challenge. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. He's a sharp little ball here. Totti. And this is Ronaldo. Tries to pass it through. Now, what about a counter-attack? That has not gone well. And that will be the final act. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see.
Hello,
Your final
attendees.
thoughts, Jim?
This
Well,
is
there was a
Watch
distinct
Children's
lack of
announcement.
clarity or
Would the
commitment
father of a
in
boy
everything
in
the
a
players
blue
were
hat
trying to
kindly
do.
make his way to the
Looking
information
pretty...
center?
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Portugal.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So it's away we go then.
Peter, it's not often I'll focus on the influence of a goalkeeper, but Vitor Baia is an exception I'm happy to make. Consistently strong and one of Portugal's very best players, never mind just keepers.
Yeah, I very much doubt his nation has ever had anyone better in that position. Aimed beyond the defence. Well, that's a dangerous ball. Lampard, over to the left. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Messi. Nicely weighted ball. And it's Messi. And this is Neymar. Neymar! And that is wildly off target.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Well, that's a... It's Rashford! Oh, that is very close.
Ah, that's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
And that has left him in a heap. Maldini goes on a run down the left wing. Portugal still without a single shot on target. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Driving through the middle. Knocks it into space. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, crossbar! Well, they've got plenty back, they can deal with that. Cross flung in towards the middle. And he's taking no chances there. More and more pressure on the ball here.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Well, played right into his path. Now, this could be a chance. Stoichkov showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. That's a cute ball. That looks a good... Big chance! In he goes again. Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. Portugal with the corner, they're first. He's got two. Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Neymar. Milan upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it.
Oh, what a climb! Goal! Portugal! And Portugal score first. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Milan really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Portugal have fired themselves in front.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. That's a lovely, neat pass. Is there any support? He might not need it. Neymar. And here's Messi.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Messi. Can he get it through? Tries to play it through. Now it's Neymar. And he's managed to get free. Brilliantly cut out. And there's the end of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Yeah, on the face of it,
Hello,
it looks a fair
attendees.
reflection
This
of
is
what
a
we've all
Wolf
seen,
Children's
Peter.
announcement.
Some incisive
Please
play
keep
one
your
side,
eyes on
battling
your children
qualities on
during
the
the
other.
match at all
I think this
times.
game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Portugal can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Portugal carrying a one-goal lead.
Eder Militao
Cuts it out.
Edmilson.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
That's a risky ball, you've got to say. It's a pretty loose pass. Now, can they get him away? Cristiano, and the finish! It's in! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
And yes, it's him again. So that's two now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
And this is Hazard. Oh, that's a very decent chance! And one more try! Yes! And they are cruising away. He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Portugal find a position of real strength now. Has a shot! Keeper gets just about enough of it.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Messi. Koundé. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Messi. Koundé. Defending was strong and firm. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. The less said about that pass, the better.
Substitutions taking place.
Haaland! Haaland! And he's done very well to deal with it.
Well, probably not the best way to try and get back into this game, but it could spark something into life.
Terrific header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Oh, it's a great ball here.
Milan appear determined to play through the middle again, and guess what? It's the same result.
Ahead by 3, but they won't want to take their foot off the pedal. Now it's Figo, and this is Giroud. Oh, good take and a good chance for a shot! Great football, shot and save. Milan have their second corner now. Oh, smashing header! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Plays it through. Oh, played through for the wide man. And that is as far as they're going to go.
There will be 5 minutes added
Now
time.
it's Giroud. Looking to play him in. Oh, this looks sharp. Roberto Baggio. Great vision. And that could set him on his way. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the...
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Portugal really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours,
Hello,
it might not
everybody,
feel
and
like that.
welcome to today's
The stadium
match.
is full of noise and energy.
Against
This certainly
Portugal.
matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. There's the whistle, and here we go. One of the most eagerly awaited games in football. It never lets us down. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter.
It's Eto'o! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Has a look and plays it forward. Odo. Tries to play it through. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Azar. And he shoots! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
This is why he's so highly regarded. Absolutely fantastic.
Portugal with the corner, they're first. Guardiola with the clearance. Out to the right. Messi's cross. Climbs up big! Goal! Portugal! Picked that one out. It was a bullet.
That's terrific aggression, the way he attacked the ball.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
And he whips it in.
Well played and well cleared.
And the finish! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Kimmich plays it short, and it's Van Dijk. Goes for the shot! Great effort, but no way through. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Hazard. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Taken back almost at once. He's going for goal! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, split-second reaction.
Eto'o clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Spain have their second corner now. Tries to get it clear. Portugal have the chance to go the other way. And the pass is intercepted. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And he can clear it away. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Can he finish? And he's found the net! They have come roaring back!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they want another.
After 38
There
minutes
was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Spain grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome...
Hazard! And that is wildly off target.
That's the threat he carries, Peter, running at defences like that, if only he managed to retain his composure.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
They're back in possession and ready to go again. Oh, and it's Bellingham. He's had a shot! Goal! Portugal! 500 goals! 500 goals! Stop everything! And the whistle goes for half-time. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it.
Please be made aware
Well, the
that smoking
pickings
is
certainly
only
have been
permitted
rich in this first
designated
half.
areas
Well, it's a
within these
lead
grounds.
that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly captivating. Portugal are up by the odd goal in 3, just about shading things at the break.
Substitution for Spain. Number 10, Messi. Coming on to replace him is number 45, Osimhen.
Here we go again then. Foot in. He's picked his way through. That's really well cleared.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Oh, shooting chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Bellingham really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
It's their second corner of the game. It's a mighty effort! He scores! A 2-goal lead and they're firmly in control. What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Portugal, oh, he's been caught napping. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Messi. Oh, super find. There's the header! Relentless, just relentless. And with that, he takes home the match ball. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
Portugal grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
That pass has been well intercepted. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, it's come loose. He's in a great position here. Guardiola. And here's Azar. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
No, he's not getting past him there. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. He's gone for goal! Oh, crossbar! Showing good feet. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Bellingham receives it in a wide position.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That'll be a throw.
Substitution in progress.
Oh, good steal, he just read it. Messi,
We expected
Added
better,
minutes
and
has
so
been
did he.
indicated.
and it's Azar. Time added on 4 minutes. He's found a way past. He's got away. Chance! It's in! Result no longer in doubt. It's just about how many.
The goal scorer for Portugal.
Stylish in the extreme,
Number
a
10.
delicious goal.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. And that will be the final act. Portugal pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's remorselessness, ruthlessness, relentlessness. Cristiano Ronaldo
I'm
on
afraid
the
to
score
tell you
sheet
that we were
3
expecting
times.
traffic to be
Very
heavy after
much
the final
the
whistle
man.
today.
Well, how will we look back on that?
Portugal really were great today. They showed a lot of battling qualities required in a game like this, such as intensity, personality, a gritty spirit. I think this result was well merited.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Portugal.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So it's down to business here. They appear to be shaping up in a 4-4-2 formation.
Well, what I like about this system, Peter, is the way in which both central midfielders have to work in tandem. If one opts to go forward, the other sits, and when one moves either side to snuff out an attack, the other will hold the central ground. Communication is obviously vital to make it a success, but this team knows what it's doing, and I think we're going to see that reflected.
And here's Van Basten! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Van Basten actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And it's Messi. He's in space and looking for options. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Quarter of an hour played. No, he's not getting his way this time.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to...
Oh, what has happened here? Big chance, must be! And he's there to belt it away. That'll be a throw. That is good strength. Delivers with whip. Played out wide. It's a pretty loose pass. Portugal still without a single shot on target. Guardiola. Belletti. Now, can they get him away? Oh, he's found support out wide. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Ronaldo is flagged offside. He's had it nicked away. Right try card, and he's managed to get free. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And now they can clear their lines. Messi. Rivaldo did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Cleared without hesitation. And it's Guardiola. He's having a go! Oh! Fantastic! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order! And Portugal score first! He just absolutely speared that in.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Bellingham. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
There will be
and he's picked it up out wide.
Time.
He's found a way through. Real chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
Bellingham clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And this could be the final action of the first half. And there's the end of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Portugal head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. And we are back on the way.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out, see if you can open them up a bit more.
That's a cute ball.
Messi really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
He is through here. Shoots! Oh, taken with style. They have done it. They have their equaliser.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Cristiano Ronaldo brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Cannavaro does really well to win the ball there. And here's Bellingham.
Bellingham really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Hernus. Oh, smashing header! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
Barcelona applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that's not...
Cristiano Ronaldo! That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, that's well spotted. Messi. That's a good ball out wide. Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival. That's a sharp pass. Well timed, excellent interception. Now it's Torres. He's found a way through, and Torres! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Oh, and that is really good tenacity.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 8.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Number 9, Mbappe.
Produces a cross.
Taking place.
Keeper's dealt with that. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Portugal! And they get themselves in front!
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 13, Messi.
Barcelona making
Number
consecutive
11,
changes here.
Rivaldo.
So we have a
Number
breakthrough.
5,
Now how will things develop from here?
Coming on the field.
You have to credit the
Number
desire we've
7,
just seen here, Peter.
Bellingham.
The desire to stick to your
Number
task
15,
and keep on chipping away.
Nielsen.
Some might have backed
Number
off, but not
16,
this lot. This is
Rodri.
very impressive.
Van Basten. Lovely pass, but... Big chance! He has done it! Dying minutes, and we're all square again! Wonderfully smooth, smart, and slick.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. Okay, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find the winner now...
It's Van Basten! And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
The message is simple: defend this with your lives.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Somewhat off target. So that's it. It is all over. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Who do you, Jim, see make real chance? Oh, the ball's run loose here. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That's beautifully weighted. Vicario gets rid without sophistication. Rijkaard spots it and intercepts. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Turan. Casemiro. And that's been intercepted. And here's Baggio. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Torres. Well, that's well seen too. Portugal are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. He's found a way through. Maldini. And that's been won straight back. Perez. He's gone for goal! Now, who's going to be first to this? Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Roberto Baggio. And it's Baggio. Now it's Gerrard.
Oh, great feat, that.
He's got plenty of space out wide here. Shot could be on. He's had a shot! Goal! Portugal! And Portugal score first. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Portugal have taken the lead.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
That's an imaginative pass. And he's managed to get rid. Half an hour played now. Turan. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. He's in a good shoot! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Such sharp play, and he's been looking so good this half, and yet he doesn't convert.
Offside, yes it is. That's a little off target. And they've got a throw. And he whips it in.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Cristiano Ronaldo can be a real threat inside the box. Can he spark a counter here? Oh, that's fabulous. Shot, surely! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Cristiano Ronaldo is offering a wry smile there.
Portugal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And he's heaved it away.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Aimed beyond the defence. Guardiola is flagged offside. And we've reached half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Portugal can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them. And it's 1-0 at the break. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Terrific header! It's in! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Portugal are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off? Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Picked out, and he shoots! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 2 then. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Defending of the desperate variety. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. And this is Torres, and a shot! And yes, it's there! Just one in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, easy pickings there. Quality ball. Now it's Bellingham. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
And he was quick to react.
Messi really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support...
Bullish header! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Fernando Torres clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Number 8, Bellingham. Number 21, Cristiano Ronaldo. Coming on the field, number 20, Francesco Totti. Number 10, Messi.
Barcelona choosing to make the first change. And he's there to clear it. Szoboszlai. That's good play. Szoboszlai proves just a little bit too strong. Oh, he's been caught napping. Takes aim and crosses. Totti.
Barcelona really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Totti. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Ambitious ball here. And this is Torres. And it's Fernando Torres. Oh, he's bustling through here. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
Substitution for Portugal. Number 3, Pep Guardiola. Coming on to replace him is number 22, Conte.
Probing pass. Well, that pass isn't the best.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
And it's Szoboszlai. Casemiro.
6 added minutes have been indicated.
Conte. Totti. Deep into stoppage time. And he welcomes it in. He has found the way through. Oh, shooting chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Casemiro. And time is up. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The game
everybody,
yet to
and
kick
welcome
off.
to today's
The excitement already palpable. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So it's away we go then.
You know, for me, Peter, there's a deep-lying playmaker out there who's as good as it comes. Pep Guardiola. As composed as he is clever, he always acts as the key pivot in forming attack after attack.
Yeah, he's a bit of a manager on the pitch.
Well, astute is the word.
Out to the left it goes. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Odo. For Messi. Oh, he's found support out wide. Picked out brilliantly. Del Piero! They want to be quick to recover this. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Portugal with the corner. They're first. They've played it short. Maldini. He's tried one! And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Portugal have their second corner now. Cleared without hesitation. And now they can spring out of defence. Ronaldo receives it in a good position here. Still goalless. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Rivaldo looking to get on the end of this. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. Up he goes! Firm header just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Costa Curta picks it up from the goal kick. And it's Beckham. And here's Rivaldo. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Irwin. Shapes to shoot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Beckham standing over it. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Portugal are looking to go forward now. And this is Ronaldo. He has found the way through. Oh, sweet feet. There will be a throw-in. Pings it across.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Azar. He's found the way through. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now it's Hazard. Deftly away. And it's half-time here. And it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here.
With the owner of a blue car
An
parked
engrossing
outside
half,
the stadium
but we're
gate,
still where we
kindly
started.
remove it, as it
0-0.
is about to be towed away.
Here we go again. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Maldini. Cristiano Ronaldo. Chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Cristiano Ronaldo actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 3 coming up. And now a sudden chance to counter. And here's Rivaldo. Cross needs to be... There's the header! Oh, it rattles the bar! Well, if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now, can they get him away? And this is Hazard. And he's taking no chances there. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
That is good alertness. Hazard going full tilt down the left. Del Piero is wide and looking to get onto this. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
He's well positioned here. And the shot! There's a sharp little ball here. Now it's Mbappe. Knocks it into space. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Lexington clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
He's got away. And he's quick to get it clear again. And reclaimed it in a trice. Ambitious ball here. Cannavaro makes the interception. Guardiola. Cannavaro kept aware. And it is reclaimed easily. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
Listen, it may well finish this way because it's been so tight all the way through, but equally, we might still get a moment of magic, a mistake, or a refereeing decision to influence otherwise. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
He's beaten the last man. Oh. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. So we finish as we started. Try as they might. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
Peter, we're about to see how good Lilian Thuram is. Besides being physically imposing and quick, he's very intelligent and usually that crucial split second ahead of everybody else.
Yeah, fabulous reader of the game.
And pretty much got it all.
Now it's Hazard. He's got away. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Thuram with the slide tackle there. Roberto Baggio! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Portugal with the corner, they're first. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Darwin, and he's managed to get free. Threatening run, but a measured piece of goalkeeping.
Ah, Peter, that's as decisive as it comes. The keeper got everything right in that instance.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He's picked his way through. Delivered across. Nesta attempts a clearance. And there's the shot! Well, the contact was true enough. The aim wasn't quite.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
This looks promising. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates now.
Maldini did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Steaming on. Can he finish? Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now. Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Roberto Carlos, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Beckenbauer, and it's Nedved, and this is Ronaldo. And he's intervened well there. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
There will be 1 minute added time.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And he's lost his man here. And here's Nedved. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Substitution for Portugal, number 17, Baggio.
And
Coming
we're
on the
underway
field
again.
is number 23.
Portugal really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Portugal come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
He can run onto that. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Beckenbauer. Barcelona appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
That's a sharp pass. He won't be happy with that one. Tries to play it through. Now it's Darwin. Messi. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
He rises! He scores! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Portugal are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Coming on to replace him is...
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Good ball, good take. He's found a way through.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And here's Nunez. And he's only too happy to take that back. Now, can they get him away? Knocks it into space. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And already we're underway here. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Italy is the country of great defenders, Peter, and this fella, Alessandro Bastoni, looks very much in line to be its latest representative. I think being an Italian defender, we all know he's very much from the school of no-nonsense, but I really like his technique, and again, he's one of these centre-backs or defenders who can get his head up and just pick out a wonderful pass, 40, 50, 60 yards.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. That is good alertness. Now it's Luis Suarez. Looking to play him in, and he's picked it up out wide. Otto gets good distance on it. Beckham receives it in a wide position. Now that looks a decent ball. He's picked his way through, and he's there to clear it. And this is Luis Suarez. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Aimed beyond the defence. Rijkaard does really well to win the ball there. Neither side yet able to find the net. And he's on a charge. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Elects to cross.
Well, from experience, I can tell you he'll get a lot of stick for getting that one
Crossed in again.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Costa Curta getting this one clear. Otto. Threads one in. Beckham. And that is out of play. Played into the middle. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Shevchenko. And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Crosses it in. And he's managed to get free. Goes for a shot! And the keeper has reacted. And the whistle goes for half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And that's the start of another 45 minutes. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Beckham looking to get on the end of this. And now the breakaway. And he cuts out the supply. Otto. Knocks it into space. Oh, Red, nice interception. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Portugal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Well, if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. Bastoni gets across to intercept that. Iniesta. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Xavi. Cross flung in towards the middle.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Can he get on the end of this? Oh, it's Beckham. He's found the way through. Cross deflected behind for a corner. And we have our very first corner. Tries to get it clear. Knocks it out wide. And this is Messi. Pings in across. And it's hoisted clear.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Cristiano Ronaldo! Costa Curta gets it clear. Somewhat off. And Messi! Off the bar! He has done it! That could turn out to be a huge, huge goal!
Look, before we can even delve into the detail, the significance of taking the lead should be our initial reflection, and that's priceless.
Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
Substitution in progress.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Portugal have taken the lead.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Oh, that was vital. And he's heaved it away. Distributed tidily.
Barcelona really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need. That's just playing it safe and simple.
A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Substitution for Portugal. Number 21, Cristiano Ronaldo. Coming on to replace him is number 17, Baggio.
He's on it, can he get away?
4 added minutes has been
cut
indicated.
out.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Rodri. No, again there's no way through. That's a nicely shaped ball. He's got away. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Relief finally. Now at last they can enjoy the... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So it's down to business here. Well, there really is no such thing as slowing down for this remarkable man. He's into his 30th year, but here are the numbers. 37 goals from 34 games in the league. Oh, what a climb! Firm header just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
That's a little off target. Oh, this looks sharp. Well, that looks a decent ball. They've got to be quick to recover this. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And he cuts out the supply. Oh, that's fabulous. Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Distributed tidily. And now the breakaway, and he's managed to get free. Now the ball in. Little pass back. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Vitinha did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Portugal so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Costa Curta.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to...
A header! Crossbar comes to the rescue. Batistuta. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He is through here. Can he get it through? Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Otto got a long way forward to join the attack. And here's a player who has defined a generation. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, that pass isn't the best. Rijkaard. Now it's Roberto Baggio. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. There's a quick free kick, played in deep. Gets his head on it! Goal! Portugal! Deep into first half stoppage time, a crucial goal. Utterly unsophisticated, but stuck away with unashamed certainty.
Well, when you get service like that into the box, you can't go wrong.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
And now, please,
yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Portugal leading 1-0 at the break. Here we go again then.
Portugal definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although...
Cristiano Ronaldo! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Can he get on the end of this? That is ended up in no man's land. Iniesta. Roberto Baggio. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Messi. Vitinha is always looking to break lines. Portugal are ahead here by what is still the only goal. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Aimed beyond the defence. Decent chance!
And he was there to get a vital touch. Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Roberto Baggio, and it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, what a ball! Oh, there's the shot! Pass somewhat off target. So, Jim, what are you thinking? He's having a go! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Roberto Baggio actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Chips it through. He's being urged to shoot. And the shot! And that has been clubbed away. Half an hour gone in the second half. Knocks it into space.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Ball's gone out of play.
Substitution.
Ah, good steal, he just read it. Tries to play it through. Oh, easy pickings there. It's a pretty loose pass. Isco, good take, and is he in? And he's straight offside.
Substitution in progress.
Couple of changes then in quick succession. And they've got a throw. I think we're just about done here. And this is Torres. Real chance! And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Costa Curta.
There will be 3 minutes.
The final seconds now. Threads one in. Beckenbauer cuts it out. What a throw in.
Substitutions taking place.
And it's Fernando Torres. Oh, important interception. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Portugal have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant
Hello,
buzz in the
everybody,
stadium,
and
and the
welcome
players
to
on the
today's
pitch are
match.
raring to go any minute now. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. There's the whistle.
Well, Peter, we're about to watch a terrific defender in Carlos Puyol. He'll lead by example and continually organise.
Big chance! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
And we have our very first corner. Messi plays it short. And now they can spring out of defence. And this is Roberto Baggio. Lovely ball and a real chance now. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. Portugal presented with a golden opportunity here to get them off and running. And he's buried it! 1-0. Not much more than a formality.
A picture of confidence. That was never missing.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Pass somewhat off top. That's rather hopeful. Aim forwards. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Beckham. Hazard. And this is Messi. That's very neat. Maldini did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Hazard. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And he's managed to get free. Cristiano Ronaldo! That's really well cleared. It's a searching pass. And this is Batistuta. He might be in here. Big chance, must be! And the keeper's done brilliantly to thwart him.
Well, his positioning was just spot on and he made the goal look an awful lot smaller.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And here's Baggio. Baggio finds himself offside. Spread it left. And he was quick to react. And it's Hazard. Messi providing an outlet on that flank.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
And it's skewed away. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. It's their second corner of the game. Messi with the short one. Mbappe! And he hits the net. They are right back in business.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Odo.
There will be 3
Now it's
minutes
Messi.
added time.
No, it's come to nothing. Oh, good ring. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Portugal are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Now that's a fine challenge.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Now, looking to orchestrate a counter. Now it's Batistuta. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Big chance! And that was probably asking just too much.
Well, he's never the sort to doubt his own capabilities. Always fancies himself, no matter what the situation.
No, that's been intercepted. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And he welcomes it in. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. But can he finish?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Messi.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Now it's Hazard. Oh, that's well spotted. And he's there to belt it away. And it's Hazard. Hazard on a charge down the left. And here's Baggio. Tries to play it through. He's had a shot! That's a decent clearance. Batistuta. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, perfectly measured that. And he's found a way. Decent chance! Really well taken goal. And the comeback is complete.
The goal scorer.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Lionel Messi. Substitution.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up is brilliant.
Up he goes! It's hit the upright.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Maldini. It's a promising position. And he's whipped and shoots! And that has been clubbed away. Now who's going to be first to this? The final 5 minutes. No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Portugal really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
And he cuts out the supply.
2 minutes has been indicated.
Deep into stoppage time. Oh, just skips past his man. And there goes the final whistle. Portugal can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made to pay for their inability to kill it off. How do you look back on the game then, Jim? Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. There's the whistle. Well, there's one man here who stands head and shoulders above the rest in just about every aspect of the game. It is, of course, Jim, the great Paolo Maldini.
Yeah, I feel like bowing here because it's him. He's simply the greatest of them all, the inspiration for so many top-class defenders.
Aims beyond the defence. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And he's intervened well there. Now it's Shevchenko. Chance! Dealt with nicely by the defence. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Cannavaro promptly onto that, and that is that. And that's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Shevchenko. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Well, there's the clearance.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Well, there is a look that says it all. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Portugal, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Cannavaro gets across to intercept that. And here's Shevchenko. Rijkaard.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Looking for the run. Now this could be a chance. Fallen! It's in! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Rijkaard. Beckenbauer spots it and intercepts. Not the most accurate pass. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Back into the middle. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Portugal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Cross flung in towards the middle. Del Piero wins the duel this time. That is good strength. Shevchenko. Nicely weighted ball. Lofted in. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. And we hit half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
That gets things going for the second half.
Portugal really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
He slings it in. Certain amount of room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given. Now it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And here's Bellingham. No, it's Forlan. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And for a moment, time stood still. A poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Beckenbauer. Now, can they get him away? He's got away. Messi was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He'll learn from it. That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Portugal are not doing enough to get themselves back in the game. They're not as threatening as their opposition. It's got to change.
Del Piero.
Portugal truly seem to be at loggerheads in trying to sort this out. Is it the passing or the movement that's the problem? I think both.
That's the throw. And he's managed to gift it back. And here's Messi. Messi. The ball goes in. Cristiano Ronaldo! No, he got that all wrong. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
Lovely bit of skill. Somewhat off target. And this is Shevchenko. Shevchenko! Oh, taken with style. And that should do it. Within sight of the finish line.
After 18
That is lovely. Finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Andrei Shevchenko. Substitutions taking place.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. 2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And out it comes again. And that has been clubbed away. And that's it. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit. And those are very good